Hello everyone, welcome to another video, and today we're going to be looking at something a bit special. Today we're going to be looking at the brand new wheel from VPG, the VPG V-PGT. Now you might be able to see it just over my right shoulder, but whatever pictures I show you in this video aren't going to do this wheel justice. So I thought the best thing to do was put it on the desk, flood it with light so you can get a proper look. Now, the necessary disclaimer before we dive in, VPG sent me this item to test and have a look at. Although they don't get to see this video before it's published and they've got no input at all in relation to what I say. And I'm not affiliated with VPG in any way, shape or form. So usually when I look at products, there's four things that I'm interested in. Firstly, how does it look? Secondly, what's the build quality like? Thirdly, how does it perform? And finally, is it value for money? And we'll look at those topics after we've looked at the wheel. So here we are then, the VPG V-PGT. Now this is the one that I've been using for a few weeks, so I've put on the stickers and the center badge, which can be removed. So it's full carbon fiber, front and back plates, full carbon fiber, and internally it's strengthened with carbon fiber as well. Now I do have a wheel, and VPG have given me permission to open that up to show you guys inside. So it's 300 millimeters in diameter. How many buttons have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 buttons on the front. We've got the Auto P9 buttons on the back, 2 of those. We've got 3 rotary encoders on the front, 2 thumb encoders and a multi-switch. Now this multi-switch, pretty cool. Wherever you put this, it affects what this left thumb encoder does. So if you have it upright, you can map it to whatever you want in the simulator. When you turn it one click that way, then that will map something different to this encoder. Absolutely genius. So many options. No funky switches, anything like that. Obviously inspired by the real Porsche 911 GT3 steering wheel. So over on the back we have got 2 shifters, and we've got the top paddles on the top. DRS paddles, is that what you call them? But we've got 2 paddles on the top and the shifters, and obviously the Auto P9 buttons on there. This is fitted with the Asetek quick release, so all of the electronics are going through the quick release, so this USB output isn't used. That's been disconnected inside the wheel, but they've left it on there, but that's not used. All of the electronics and power and everything goes through the Asetek QR. Now I'll take this one off the bench and I'll show you one that hasn't got all of the stickers on, all that kind of stuff, and how you would get it delivered. So here we are. This is a brand spanking new, never been used wheel. So there's no badge in the middle. You can put whatever badge you want on there. It does come with 2 badges, the one that you saw on the other wheel, and there's another like a blacked out version, which is quite nice. No stickers on there, so you can get a proper look at the carbon fiber. Now I'll try and move the camera or the wheel so you can see the carbon fiber, the indentations and the lines of the carbon fiber. It is absolutely beautiful. I'll show you the backside. This centerpiece, I think, is absolutely stunning, where it's slightly raised. If you can see that there, it's slightly raised, but absolutely beautiful, like really nice. Same carbon fiber on the shifters. It's just gorgeous in every single way. It's absolutely perfect, as you would expect from a wheel that costs what this costs. But there's 2 versions of this wheel. I'm going to show you my favorite one now. Now this is the forged carbon fiber. Are you ready? You're sitting down, because you might get a little bit excited when I show you this. So this is the forged carbon fiber. I think this looks even better. Hopefully you can see that. I'll try and give you a proper look at this wheel. This is absolutely gorgeous. It's not often I get really excited in life, but things like this get me a little bit excited. I'm not going to lie. You can see there, absolutely gorgeous. This isn't fitted with the Asetek quick release, just a normal extension on there. The forged carbon fiber theme obviously runs through the paddles as well. Same functionality as the other one, but just a different type of carbon fiber. And it's absolutely rigid. You know, I'm trying to pull that as hard as I can there. There's no creaks, nothing. 2 pieces of carbon fiber, front and back, fixed together and internally strengthened with carbon fiber. Now I'll show you the stickers that you get with it. So there are this type of sticker here. Now these have kind of got a black background, and the light from these buttons shines through. So that's that type, and there's also this silicone type as well, which I really like. Really, really nice those. That will give a different feel to the buttons when they are applied. Super, super nice. So 96 RGB LEDs on the steering wheel. You can configure them in SimHub to your heart's content to show spotters, flags, telemetry-based information from the sim such as ABS, TC. You can absolutely go nuts with animations, making this wheel really unique to you. But I'll grab the other wheel now and let's have a look inside, because it's all well and good having a look at the steering wheel, but it might be a bag of spanners inside. We don't know what it's going to look like. So let's grab that other wheel and have a look. So although Manny's given me permission, I'm actually really nervous. So I presume it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8 screws to undo. So let's dive in, shall we? Now I don't want to lose these. I presume it's just these. Take that screw out. Put that screw there. Right. How does this come apart now? So I presume that is it. No screws on the back. Let's see what happens. We have a little bit of movement there. Oh, there we go. Oh, look at that. Wow. And this is inside. Now I don't want to start pulling things up, but you can see there's a carbon fibre plate inside the wheel rim there. And Manny did say that it did have I think he said a 5mm carbon plate inside, and it does have, so that's where the strength comes from inside. Internally, it is carbon fibre. I just wanted to check that. And these white things here, these are all the RGBs, I presume. Impressive. And all the electronics are obviously on the back side of this board. I am tempted, but I don't want to. No, I'm not gonna lift that board off because I really don't want to break it, because it's an expensive steering wheel. I just wanted to have a look inside at this carbon fibre plate internally, which Manny said was there, and I didn't disbelieve him, but it's just nice to be able to show people actually how it's constructed inside. Right, I'm going to put this back together before I lose any pieces. And these are actually metal. I thought these were plastic, but these are actually, they're obviously aluminium, I think. So that's nice. Yeah, my hands aren't designed for things like this, I'm afraid. I'm pleased Manny sent me this little tool, because I didn't have one. So there we go, back together, panic over, don't need to call for assistance, all back to normal. So there we go, we've had a look at the wheel rim on the bench. Let's talk about what it was like to actually use on the rig. Now, I've been using this wheel rim for about 2 weeks, and in that time I found the wheel rim to be absolutely incredible. Because it's made from carbon fibre means it's lightweight, which in turn means all of the force feedback seems to be amplified. You feel all of the detail that you don't feel with a heavier wheel. I thought the button placement was excellent. All the rotary encoders worked perfectly. It was easily customizable within SimHub. It was an absolute joy to use. Now I've got to send this wheel rim back, but I've managed to negotiate another month's trial. That's how much I like it. Now, I bet you're all wondering how much this costs. Well, for this wheel rim in the normal carbon fibre is £1,499 plus VAT. If you want the forged carbon fibre, it's another £100. So with VAT added in the UK, you're looking at £1,800 for the normal carbon fibre, £1,900 for the forged carbon. Now, before I talk about whether it's worth the money, let's go through the categories. So firstly, let's talk about looks. Being a Porsche fan, I think it looks incredible. The carbon fibre is beautiful. It's not going to be to everybody's taste, but because I'm a Porsche guy, I love it. Secondly, build quality, off the scale, absolutely incredible. The finish of the carbon fibre was beautiful. The way the wheel was put together, magnificent. Absolutely no complaints about build quality. Thirdly, performance. Performed excellently. Like I mentioned, it's a really lightweight wheel, so all the force feedback seems to be amplified. Everything was in easy reach, brilliant experience using the wheel. Now onto price and value for money. Now this is where things get really subjective. I live in the real world. £1,800 on essentially a game controller is mental. But if you've worked hard to get yourself in a position where you can afford this type of stuff, why not? Now let's be realistic. This is a high-end premium steering wheel. Don't look at this and think that it's mid-range, because it isn't. It's high-end, carbon fibre, top of the range. But because of that, the price tag is top of the range. From the things that I've looked at previously, well, if that's what things cost, then this is probably worth the money. Now these are all hand-built, so they're not mass-produced in some foreign land for pennies. And that's probably one of the reasons why the price tag is a little bit higher. But if you're in the market for a high-end sim racing steering wheel, this could be the one for you. I literally don't have anything negative to say about it apart from the price tag. But nice things cost what nice things cost. Just a fact of life. But I'll leave a link down below in the video description if you want to go and check it out. That's not an affiliate link. Like I mentioned at the beginning, I've got no affiliations with VPG, so if you like it, buy one. If you don't like it, don't buy it. It really doesn't matter to me. But VPG are obviously really passionate about what they do. And you can see the passion in the products that they put out. This is the fourth wheel that I've looked at from VPG. I looked at the VRSPG, the Elemento Pro, the Stealth, and now this. And each time, they're getting better and better and better. This wheel is as good as any other wheel I've ever laid my hands on. So link down below in the description. So thank you to VPG for putting their trust in me and sending me 4 of these wheel rims to have a look at. 1 to use and 3 to show you. As always, thanks for watching. Have a great week. See you later. Cheers.